Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Did I scare you? All right, good evening, guys. Good evening. What is going on? Quite a day we had. Let's go look up some of these charts. Let's have a look over at JASMY first off. How's everybody doing? You guys are quiet tonight. Holy smokes. Maybe the stream's a little bit later than I should have come on or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're a little bit late. You guys are early risers. You like the streams nice and early, I suppose. Eh? All right, let's get in. We got quite a bit of news to go through, so let's just get into it here. So JASMY, guys, look at this. So we had a daily close right above the 30-day SMA. Very, very bullish, guys, and we wicked all the way up to around 2 cents one, and then back down again. I mean, hopefully we'll make another run, maybe overnight or sometime early tomorrow. Another nice rise. Look at this daily candle, though. Look at that juicy daily candle. I love it. I love it, guys. Very, very bullish stuff. If we look over at Bitcoin, Bitcoin also closed above resistance, but we've wicked back down, or we've come back down a little bit. We've rejected off of the top of the trend line in this massive, massive over 200-day descending, widening, broadening wedge pattern, right? So we were talking about this on the Patreon earlier today, guys. Okay, and something I want to show you here. Now, every time we have touched this trend line up to this point, the top of the trend line on this massive, massive 6-month accumulation, over 200 and something days of accumulation, every time we have touched it, boom, massive dump to the downside. Again here, massive dump to the downside. Again here, massive dump to the downside. Again, massive dump to the downside. So here we are touching it once again for the what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th time. Okay. So the question is, are we going to break out of it, out of this double bottom pattern that we have here, as you can see on the chart, and break up to around, my target's around the all-time high, somewhere around 72.6, 72.5, somewhere around there. Are we going to break up to that point? Are we going to come up, retest this trend line, and then break up to that point? Or are we going to reject hard off of here again and come back down into one of these two golden pocket areas that I have laid out for you guys? Two target areas. What do you guys think is what I want to know? Where are we going to end up? Are we going to reject hard for the 6th time and break violently to the downside like we did all these times before? Or are we breaking to the upside and going to be juicy? Because if this happens, alts are going to run. And I have to say, guys, we've been looking at a lot of the altcoin charts, and a lot of them are showing signs of massive breakouts coming, not just on JASMY, but across the board. If we go look over at the bubbles, what do we got? JASMY's up 9.8%, 2 cents 075 right now. Volume is spiked all the way up to 71.46 million, guys. For perspective, it was down the other day to like 36 million or something. So the volume is more than doubled in the last like 24 to 38 hours, something like that. Yankee, what do you think of XYO? Looks pretty decent to me. XYO, I am a fan of XYO. Let me actually pull up the chart on XYO. Just bear with me. I'll pull it up for you. I did a breakdown video of XYO like last year, I think. It was just breaking down their utility and stuff like that. So, yes, great utility on the project. Let's have a look at what we have here on XYO. Well, I mean, on the daily, we're on the daily right now? Yeah, we're on the daily time frame. Kind of a little bit of a, I mean, how else can we look at this? We have a little bit of a bull flag going on here. A little bit, right? Could see a nice little break out of this bull flag to the upside. Yeah, looks pretty good. I do like XYO. Bullish on utility. Great project. Yeah, it does look like a decent entry point, my friend, because if it does break out of this bull flag to the upside, you could have a nice little return on it, right? So absolutely. Absolutely, man. And I mean, if you really expand it, we've been in a descending channel for quite some time here, right? I mean, we've broken out of it, obviously, right? This resistance level here. We've been bouncing off of this, and we finally kind of broken above it. So we could see a nice break to the upside on that. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, man. Does not look too bad for XYO. I dig it. I dig it, brother. What else do we got? Let's go back over to the bubbles, have a look. ETH's up 6.7%. BTC holding 65.6. Now, here's the thing, guys. We got to keep closing above 64,000. If we can keep closing above 64,000, that would be fantastic. That's bullish, right? We don't want to drop back below there. I mean, listen, we could wick below there. We could go back below, but we don't want to close any daily candles or weekly candles below there, right? That's what we want to look for right now. Not too much chatter about it on YouTube. Yeah, I know, man. It's one of those sleeper picks that ends up running, and then after it runs, then all of a sudden you see a lot of people start to buy in on it, right? So like, or buy in on it, talk about it. You'll see YouTubers start to talk about it once it does like a 300-400% jump or something like that. Then you'll see a bunch of YouTubers jump on going, "I told you about it all along," right? That's what you'll see. Buddy, what's up, man? Have you ever heard of GeoJam? Yes, I have. I have looked at GeoJam countless times for people. I'll pull it up again. Let's have a look at GeoJam token. It's one that it's been requested quite a few times over the last few months. GeoJam. All right, actually, you know what? We'll go over to CoinGecko because I have my coin market cap in Canadian right now, Canadian dollars. So I don't want to screw you guys up on the price. So 30465. Okay, so what do we got? It's only got a $3 million market cap, eh? It's got good tokenomics, right? 8 billion, almost 7 billion in circulation. So it's definitely got good tokenomics on it. All-time high was 2 years ago, 4 cents 7. Okay. So what do they do? What are their tags? They don't have any tags. Let's go to their X account. GeoJam is a social ecosystem that grants you access to the world's greatest experience with jam. Join the GeoJam club. I don't know what that means, though. What does that mean? Stake jam and unlock. So they've got a protocol. They've got a DeFi staking. If any one of our community is having issues purchasing jam on Gemini, they're on Gemini. Stand with Jam. Let's see where they listed. What kind of liquidity are we looking at? Oh, they're on KuCoin, Binance US, Uniswap, Gate.io, Gemini. Oh, they got some good listings. Yeah. Seems okay, man. Seems okay. I mean, listen, it's got good tokenomics. It's a very tiny market cap. So, I mean, it's got some potential, right? It's got some potential. Liquidity, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I know it sounds selfish, but wanted some more fill my bags. You know what? I feel like that all the time too, man. Every time things start to run up, I'm like, damn it, I wanted more time. And then it dumps, and then I spend the next like couple weeks just loading more, and then it pumps again, and I'm like, oh, I needed more. So it's never going to be enough. Every single time it starts to pump, I'm going to feel like it's not enough. I could spend the next 15 years stuffing my bags before a bull run, and then it would start to pump, and I go, oh, I wish I had a little more time, right? Right? It's never enough, really. Chris, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Buddy, thanks. You really helped me through this bear market. Hey, no problem, man. No problem, my friend. I'm just happy you're a part of our community, brother. That's it, right? All right, what else do we got, guys? Let's go back over to the bubbles and look at the rest of the altcoins. Let's see what's going on out there. Got a sea of green, guys. Normally we have a sea of red. Look at Turbo, 33.5% up, 192% on the month. Guys, if you were over on the Patreon, you would be in Turbo right now. You would have been up big. Get your butts over to the Patreon. You're definitely missing out. We got some other good plays. We got some pullbacks here that I would like to DCA into. AVAX and SCI Network. Guys, listen, again, over on the Patreon, we are talking big about AVAX over there, guys. And we're going to tell you why we're so big on it. Get over there, I'm telling you. Tarax is having a bit of a correction. SUI is down only 1.2%. SUI is another one we talk about all the time over on the Patreon, guys. I give you a lot of projections on where I think it's going. Wagami Games up 14.6%. Trios got some nice action, guys. I can't get over Turbo having itself. Turbo smashed through a penny, guys. Smashed through a penny, right? Like 2 days ago, it was like 206, 207. Now it's 1 cent one. Just destroyed a penny. Holy crap. It's inside the top 100 now, too, Turbo. So congratulations to everyone who listened to me and got into Turbo. Congratulations, guys. Everything else is looking juicy, guys. Pith, nice run up on Pith. H-Bar's having a pump. Market's looking pretty good, guys. EOS, very nice. Jupiter's up. Across the board, guys. Across the board. All right, so let's start getting into some of the news. All right, so Watcher Guru says BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF surpasses 1.6 billion in trading volume today. Absolutely incredible, guys. Incredible. And that's just a start. Like, I'm trying to show you guys, like, it's all getting bought up, guys. Like, we are about to go. Bitwise spot Bitcoin ETF had almost 100 million in inflows today. Like, it's coming. Check this out. Let's go through our first article here. All right, so Bitcoin drives $407 million in weekly inflows in cryptocurrency investment products. Digital asset investment products witnessed a substantial inflow from October 5th to the 11th, with BTC leading inflows. In a recent weekly report of digital asset fund flows by CoinShares, inflows totaled 407 million after the outflows of 127 million the week before. The statement was released on October 14th, pointing out that Bitcoin had the most inflows with 419 million. Such inflows happened while actual figures raised expectations of the American economy's performance, which did not prevent individuals from investing in digital currencies. The inflows suggest investors have sustained demand for the sector after recent market fluctuations. CoinShares head of research, James Butterfill, noted that political factors in the United States likely influenced the recent surge in crypto investment products. While economic data often affects market movements, the upcoming U.S. election appears to play a more significant role in driving the inflows. Butterfill attributed the spike in interest to polling that indicates Republicans may take control of the Senate after the November elections, a development many view as favorable for the cryptocurrency sector. Now, listen, guys, there's kind of a double-edged sword here that I want to break to you here. So apparently Kamala Harris said today she promised that she would give she would protect digital asset investors, so crypto investors. That was part of her promise she made today. The problem with that, guys, is that she's part of the Democratic Party. Now, listen, I'm Canadian. I don't have a horse in the race, okay? But what I will tell you is that she said, again, we need clarity on this. We will protect investors. Right now, the Democrats, with Gary Gensler at the helm, think they're protecting investors right now by attacking crypto. They literally are saying that what they're doing right now is protecting investors. So with her saying we're going to protect investors, protect me harder, daddy, because I need to know what your version of protecting investors means to you, right? Because if it means what you've been doing with Gary Gensler at the helm and Elizabeth Warren attacking crypto, you can keep your protection to yourself. No, thank you, right? So we need some clarity on what she means by protecting crypto investors. According to the report, the possible political change has positively influenced the flow, especially for Bitcoin. Historically, the Republicans are believed to support digital assets, and the possibility of a Republican Senate has sparked optimism for investors. Interestingly, amid political changes, Bitcoin has become the biggest gainer, with 419 million recorded as net inflows during this period. This is a relief after a certain measure of outflows over a preceding time. On the other hand, investment products focused on short-term investments in Bitcoin reflected redemptions of 6.3 million, meaning that investors are now more optimistic about Bitcoin. In addition to Bitcoin, blockchain equity exchange traded funds also saw a significant inflow with 34 million recorded during the week, making it one of the largest weekly inflows for blockchain ETFs in 2024. The rise coincides with more than 2% increase in Bitcoin's price from 61,900 on October 6th to roughly 63,300 on the 12th. Very, very bullish stuff, guys. What else do we got going on? You guys are quiet in the chat tonight. Holy smokes. All right, so we are almost done the reaccumulation phase. BTC is about to go bananas, guys. Look at the banana zone is coming. This was the last banana zone, double top for the last peak of the bull run. We are ready for liftoff. Let's freaking go, man. It's been a long time coming. Feels like forever, eh? Feels like forever. All right, what else do we got? We are now about to enter the 42nd week of 2024, guys, which is week 3 of October. As you can see, look at all of the green in October. And by the way, this month has officially turned green today. We are officially in another green October. Can we sustain it for the next 16 days? That's the question. Inquiring minds want to know. And I've been saying do not go heavy into leverage right now, guys. As you can see, shorters on Bitcoin right now are getting wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Yikes. I would not recommend using leverage in an uncertain market. All right, what do we got out of Chainlink here? I wouldn't be surprised if we're at 400 billion to 500 billion on the RWA side, with a decent percentage coming from institutional worlds. Check this out, guys. A little chain.
What is RWA now at 170 billion, something like that in total when you add up all the stable coins?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Stable coins is the large majority.
Yeah, large majority. I wouldn't be surprised if we're at, I don't know, 400 or 500 billion. It's more than doubled.
Yeah.
In the RWA side.
Yeah.
And a lot of that flow, I wouldn't say 50%, but a decent percentage of it has come from the institutional world, in addition to the Web3 crypto world. Most of it has come from the Web3 crypto world, but some of the value has flown in from the institutional side. That's what I would think would be reasonable.
RWA, guys, if you do not have exposure to some solid RWA projects in your portfolio, you are in trouble. Make no mistake about it. Swoopa, what's up, man? Bring on the banana zone. Been stacking those bags for long enough. Time to reap some rewards on the way up. Yes. Amen, Swoopa. You know what? I'm feeling it too, because for a long time now, for this whole year, essentially, I've kind of been sitting there going, man, I want to buy more. I want to buy more. I feel like, you know what? I'll keep buying until we go up, but I think I'm ready. I'm ready to see that pump. Like, let's go now, right? Let's go. Let's get this bull run over with so we can all make that money. and then let's start falling down into the next bear market here so that we can start to reaccumulate with our profits from this one, because that's when our portfolios are really going to be freaking juicy, guys. Near at the bottom of the next bear market, holy smokes. If you're smart and you take your profits from this bull run and you don't go out and buy Lamborghinis and stuff like that, but you reinvest your money in the bear market, you're going to make it, my friend. You're going to make it. Chris, what's up, man? Isn't XCN trying to be an RWA? It is. It already is, my friend. It already is. It already is. Isaac in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. The family's all pouring in. The family's all pouring in. I love to see it, guys. Very, very bullish. All right. What else do we got going on? Let me just fix my screen here. What else is going on out there? Def Bank's in the house. What's up, fam? Good to see you, buddy. Okay. Now, guys, if you're having doubts when you're hearing negativity and stuff like that around crypto, look at this. This was from the 90s. 2000, the year 2000, December 5th, 2000. Look at this. Newspaper. Internet may be just a passing fad as millions give up on it. Isn't that sound familiar? Don't you hear that about crypto and Bitcoin all the time? Right? You see these naysayers saying this kind of stuff. People are giving up on it. It was just a fad, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, same thing they said about the internet. How'd that turn out, right? That's what you have to remember, guys. That's how you have to hold your conviction, right? Is you can't get shaken, because the people in the late 90s who were investing in these internet companies and stuff, the ones that held on and didn't get shaken out by this kind of FUD, guess what? They all became multimillionaires and billionaires, right? They took the opportunity. So what are you going to do? Are you going to get shaken out? Are you going to, get scared because of articles like this about crypto and Bitcoin? Not a chance, man. Can't be shook, baby. Can't be shook. GT. Wait a sec. XCN isn't listed as an. That's. You know what, man? You're probably looking at CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. You have to understand. I have this conversation with people often when it comes to that kind of thing. You could also take JASMY as another example. JASMY also should have the AI tag, the DPIN tag, the RWA tag. I think they gave it the DPIN tag, but they haven't given it the RWA or the AI tags yet, right? Because you have to understand these websites, these are just independent companies. They're not obligated to update these tags and stuff like that. They do it at their own convenience and leisure. That's why people often harass them on X and stuff like that whenever they want something changed, because it's like they take forever to do it, right? Like I said before, I've done videos talking about the tags on JASMY, right? And how JASMY doesn't have the RWA tag, which is ridiculous. Doesn't have the AI tag, which is ridiculous. And how we need to get those tags implemented, right? I know the roadmap mentioned something about integration with RWA, though. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a lending and borrowing protocol. It's a borrowing and lending protocol, right? It's basically like a bank almost, with better options, right? If you wanted to simplify it. What else do we got? Michael Vandepop. What's he talking about? What you talking about? He says the good part about this move upwards is that Ethereum and altcoins are following suit. Money is being added to the crypto markets, and that's only going to accelerate. Altcoins are still severely undervalued, through which 5 to 20x's on most of them isn't a weird expectation. That's fair. Yes, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Oh, check this out, guys. Check this out. This might make you bullish on some of your favorite alts. Grayscale. Assets under consideration for to be in their trust, to have trust over with Grayscale. Check out some of these options, guys. Arbitrum, Atom, Cosmos, right? Core, Doge, if you're a Doge holder, that's crazy, but it's there. Fetch, ICP, Engine, Jupiter, KASPA. What else do we got? Ondo. You'll probably likely see KASPA and Ondo for sure. Probably Arbitrum, Pith. Guys, if you're over on the Patreon, you know I've been pounding away on you guys when it comes to Pith. You need to have some Pith, not financial advice, but get over to the Patreon and get in on these projects. SEI Network, C Network, guys, VeChain, very bullish. Grayscale, considering a lot of these projects, guys, very, very bullish. Ready for XCN liftoff and altcoin season. Got my bags packed. Yes, you and me both, man. From your lips to God's ears, let's frickin' go. I feel you. All right, what else do we got? Unholy Alpha from BlackRock. Larry Fink says Bitcoin will be as big as the housing market. The U.S. housing market is $49.6 trillion. Bitcoin's current market cap is 1.3. Do the freaking math. I don't know if Bitcoin will actually get that high in market cap to $49.6 trillion, but holy smokes, would that be huge? And that is why I hold Bitcoin. To the moon. Hi from New Zealand, everyone. Nice, New Zealand. Hopefully I can call that my home country soon, my friend. Hopefully soon. Potentially after this bull run. That's what I'm hoping for. I got to get out of this. This non-democratic country that I live in. I need to go back to a democracy here. This is insane what I'm dealing with. All right, what else do we got? I have high hopes for Pith. Hey man, Pith's going to be big. Pith is going to be big in my opinion. You do not even need to worry about that one. What else do we got? Check this out. Bitcoin buyers have taken over and have completely neutralized the selling pressure, guys. There is no selling pressure left right now on Bitcoin because there's too much buying pressure. Just completely here. Can you say here we go, baby? October is here. Absolutely, GT. My brain can't even comprehend 49 trillion, right? I know that would be bananas. I don't even know what would the price of Bitcoin be at a $49 trillion market cap. I don't even know. I guess a 49x from where it is now. 40 no, it would be bigger than that, wouldn't it be? It's 1.2, 1.3 trillion. So it'd be like a 60x or something, 60, 70x. If it's just a U.S. housing market, then seems double since Bitcoin is worldwide asset. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. If you're comparing it to just the U.S. housing market, you got a good point there. You got a good point. Wellington, good, nice. I'm gonna have to check it out, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. What else do we got? We got a little audio here. BlackRock says we believe Bitcoin is its own asset class and alternatives to commodities like gold. Listen up to this.
Well, of course, I'm not sure if either president or other candidate would make a difference. I do believe the utilization of digital assets are going to become more and more of a reality worldwide. Conversations we're having with institutions worldwide, conversations about how should they think about digital assets, what type of asset allocation there should be. I mean, we believe Bitcoin is an asset class in itself. It is an alternative to other commodities like gold. Well, of course,
he's absolutely right, guys. You know, Bitcoin is becoming an asset class of its own. I mean, the market cap's going to be unreal. Guys, I'm telling you, like what I do at the bottom of every bear market, guys, I tell you this all the time. I take 50% of my profits from every bull run and I roll those in the bottom of the bear market right into Bitcoin. Right into Bitcoin. I see what Bitcoin's going to do, and I'm mega bullish on it. So, what else we got? Liquidity. What do you say? What do you say are a couple of your main bullish picks, at least for this cycle, Rob? Where you feel the most confident in? My most confidence, I mean, the most bullish, I mean, guys, probably, I mean, you've got Swift, you've got XCN, you've got KASPA, you got Chainlink, right? You've got, I mean, you got the obvious like Bitcoin, right? You got JASMY, Algorand. I'm very confident in Algorand. I like HBAR. What else? Like stuff like Pith Sui and SEI Network. All three of those. So yeah, a lot of them are plays that never seen a bull run before. Stuff like that. Those are my high conviction plays. Death Bank, this is the first time the price is going up and reserves exchanges going down. Yes. Check this out. So BTC has held the bull market support band for the last couple of weeks. Seems like the next hurdle will be the lower high structure that has been in place since March. If late October seasonality kicks in, which is usually bullish, then 67 to 68K area could be next. Oh, sorry guys. In this month, could we see 68K Bitcoin before the end of the month? Of course we could. It's only a couple $1,000s away at this point. Funky's in the house, man. Book of Memes is my front runner today. Nice. How's Book of Memes doing? How's it doing today? Let's have a look. 24% run. Not bad, but Turbo's up 32%. It would be around $3 million Bitcoin. Wow, that's crazy. $2.3 million. That's crazy, guys. You know what? I could see that. I think $1 million is pretty close to as a guarantee as you can get in crypto, in my opinion, in terms of Bitcoin. So, I mean, I could see that, though. I could see that. It was over 40% earlier, but it pulled back. People taking profits. People taking profits. Check this out, guys. I did a video on X about this earlier today. Look at this. Peak price potential for the next bull run on these projects. Bitcoin 100K plus, of course. Ethereum 10K plus, obviously, yes. BNB to $1,000, yes. I don't know much about eGold One or liquidity, so I can't really speak on those. Mina protocol, Mina. Listen, Mina right now is what? 57 cents. Okay. So no, Mina's not getting to $100 from 57 cents in this bull run, in my opinion, right? XRP to $20 plus. It's possible, but I don't think it'll happen. My target for XRP is $7 to $13. It would take something big for XRP to break $20 in this bull run. It will break it eventually, but not in this bull run, right? $7 to $13 is perfectly good step forward for XRP moving forward, right? Cardano at $10. Again, I don't know. $5 to $7 for Cardano is where I see it. They just don't have the momentum that they had before. They're not really coming out with any massive news, anything big. There's no excitement around Cardano. I would like there to be some because I do hold Cardano. But right now, there just isn't the same feel for Cardano that there was in the last bull run. So I think $5 to $7 for Cardano would be realistic. $10, I don't know, right? And then at the bottom here, we've got JASMY to $3. Now, is JASMY at $3 possible? Potentially, it has the potential, if we're talking potential. Do I think it'll get there? No, I don't. It would take about an 85% TVL probably, on top of everything else. So the JASMY wallet would need to be launched with the PDL. We need some big partnerships. We would need the integration of the PDL into the Apple iPhone in March to be a very, very, very big deal for us, right? So that's what it would take, in my opinion, for that. All right, what else do we got? Funky. I'm moving 50% of everything up 100% or more into JASMY on the dip after the first of the year. Nice. Check this out. Squawk Box, guys. Talk about the
For more on the markets, we want to bring in Marianne Bartels. She's the Chief Investment Strategist at Sanctuary Wealth. And Marianne, you do think that we're going to get to 6,000 on the S&P 500 by the end of the year, but it may not be a smooth ride between here and there.
That's correct. I mean, there could be some investment inertia. You are seeing some hedges, as Mike just pointed out. So we could have a little bit of volatility, but I don't think investors should really be concerned about that. I still think, with the Fed now recalibrating, going to an easy monetary policy, the economy's still growing. We're at full employment, albeit employment has been slowing. But more importantly, corporate profits are growing. And, it's early in the earnings season, but so far, earnings are beating by 5%. So I think the investment outlook and the fundamental outlook and the technical outlook all align. That's going to allow the market to continue to rally as we go into November and December. And yes, we do think the S&P can reach 6,000.
And we did get a step closer to that on Friday with a new close above 5,800 for the first time, 5,815. So that target is looking less and less distant. Marianne, we had Tom Lee on with us earlier, and he thinks that the market could behave a little bit better if it looks like there is going to be a clear winner for the presidential election. He said markets don't like uncertainty. They don't like neck and neck races. Would you agree with that?
I would 100% agree with that. I'm not sure, though, whether or not we're actually going to get that clarity. But what I've been saying is once we know who the declared winner is, I think there can be a relief rally that the market finally knows who the president of the United States will be. And the concern is not just here in the United States, Becky, it's also overseas. Overseas investors are also very concerned about this election. So it's not just domestic investors that can buy the market. I also see foreign investors having the ability to come here and continue to invest.
Let's talk a little bit about the Fed, because obviously that's one of the huge issues that you pointed to too. CPI and PPI were a little hotter than expected. If the Fed decides that it's going to go on pause, what does that mean for the short term? I realize longer term we may still be headed in that same direction, but if it puts a little bit of uncertainty back into the picture for investors, what's the reaction?
Well, that's where you get the bucking bull, right? That's where you get a little bit of that volatility, but all it is the bucking bull. In fact, our year ahead thesis was that both the fixed income market and the equity market were going to both have positive returns, but you were going to buck getting there. So it's just a little bit of bucking, but the trend is clear. The trend remains up.
And you would buy any dips, not just buy any dips, you'd buy now, even when we're up 9 out of the last 10 sessions.
I absolutely would. And if you look at the NASDAQ and you look at technology, they're still in that consolidation phase. The NASDAQ hasn't hit a new record high. I still believe that technology is the leadership of this market and that semiconductors remain the leader of the pack. So if you're looking to actually get into technology, I do think that this is the right time to invest.
S&P to 6,000. Is that Kathy Griffin? Nice. Nice. Very much so. Yes, it is Kathy Griffin, that crazy lady. Crypto update, Bitcoin, altcoins, and bullish trends ahead. Welcome back to your daily dose of crypto insights. As always, we're bringing you the jam-packed market update. We don't need that. So Bitcoin has been in a corrective phase since March. But this pullback is part of a broader uptrend. The current technical indicators suggest that the resumption of Bitcoin's uptrend is just around the corner. Key technical patterns indicate a strong bullish momentum. We're seeing higher highs and higher lows, confirming that Bitcoin's trend is upwards. The market has respected technical levels, and as we approach October, we're expecting the weekly candle to reflect a strong recovery. Once Bitcoin breaks the next key resistance level, it could be full send for the entire market. While Bitcoin's price recovers, its dominance may face some temporary pressure, which could lead to an altcoin rally. Altcoins are already showing signs of strength, with several breaking out of their accumulation phases. Coins in phase 2 are positioned to see significant gains. And we've identified more than a dozen altcoins that are primed for explosive growth. Looking at the total market cap, we're still bullish, is still in a bullish trend. Total market cap, the broader crypto market cap is forming a bull flag pattern, which is often a precursor to a major breakout. We could see the market cap double, pushing towards all-time highs. The altcoin market is showing a similar bullish setup with a potential for a 10x gain, particularly in total 3, all cryptos, including Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you could see your portfolio 10x in the short term here, guys. That would be fantastic. A Bitcoin move higher, as Bitcoin moves higher, it's likely to drag the rest of the market along with it. The signs across the board suggest that we're on the cusp of a major move that could see altcoins surge. One of the most significant pieces of news comes from CoinShares' latest report. We're seeing the largest weekly inflow into blockchain ETFs this year, signaling growing institutional interest in the space. 47 million in digital asset inflows. Bitcoin attracted the most attention with 49 million in inflows. Blockchain equity saw a record weekly inflow of 35 million. These inflows suggest that investor confidence in the cryptocurrency market is growing, especially as we approach the election, which is likely influencing sentiment. A standout in the crypto space is MicroStrategy, led by Michael Saylor, who has laid out an ambitious plan to turn his company into a $1 trillion giant. By continuing to acquire Bitcoin and leveraging financial instruments, Saylor believes MicroStrategy can become a leading Bitcoin financial company. Currently, MicroStrategy holds a significant amount of Bitcoin, and with Bitcoin heading to $1 million per coin, MicroStrategy is set to pay off in a massive way. MicroStrategy could potentially end up with 100 to 150 billion in Bitcoin, making it a force to be reckoned with in the future of finance. In other news, El Salvador continues to make headlines as it moves to buy back $940 million in debt, signaling a move towards reliance on institutions like IMF, away from reliance on institutions like IMF, which is pissing the IMF off, I might add. This is part of the country's broader strategy of leveraging favorable market conditions to reduce its debt burden while holding Bitcoin. How does the U.S. government not see what El Salvador is doing here, paying off their debts and stuff like that, and becoming a financially independent country finally? And the U.S. is sitting here going, "Oh, we don't like this. We don't like this. We need to kill it." Okay, Elizabeth Warren, relax. Similarly, a German public company has made MicroStrategy-like move, adding to the growing list of institutions betting on Bitcoin. We're seeing a lot of big companies globally start to adopt MicroStrategy's strategy, so to speak, right? We've highlighted several altcoins that are breaking out of their accumulation phases. Here are a few key technicals. Ethereum's strong structural support indicates that ETH is poised to follow Bitcoin's lead. Others, market excludes top coins, breaking out of resistance levels, and others category could be nearly a 10x, taking the market cap to 2 trillion. What to watch? Bitcoin miners and ETFs. As we move forward, keep an eye on Bitcoin miners, which have shown strong technical patterns. Mara is one of the miners that stands out, with higher technical targets aligning with Bitcoin's expected rally. In addition, the growing interest in blockchain ETFs signals that institutions are becoming increasingly comfortable with exposure to the crypto space. Another major relief for the market is that news from Mt. Gox trustees have extended the deadline for repaying creditors by 1 year, postponing the potential sell pressure until October of 2025. This is significant as it removes major concerns for Bitcoin investors in the short term. And guys, it's not a coincidence that that lines up perfectly with my target here. I think the top of the market's going to be somewhere around the middle of September. So the fact that they're going to start selling this off right around the top, right? That works in a couple ways, right? Because one, we're going to be out of the market by then, right? If you're smart, you're going to be out of the market by then. I know us over on the Patreon, we're sure as hell going to be out of the market by then. we're going to be taking our profits and rolling on down the road. But then they're going to dump all of this on the market. Bitcoin's going to crash hard at the end, and we're going to scoop it up at the bottom, baby. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. So I am very, very jacked up for that, guys. Very excited. We got more technicals to go through here. What else do we got going on? Let's get back into the chat. Tara, I'm ready. Yes, me too, man. Me too. Vibes. I have four investments. JASMY and Book of Memes are two. I feel good today. Nice. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I love seeing people win, man. Liquidity. Election results on November 6th in less than a month, plus the labor market data on the 5th. About to go crazy. Move up soon. Yes. Yes, that could be a massive catalyst. You're absolutely right. And as you see on your screen, guys, Bitcoin on exchanges hits a 5-year low. 5-year low, guys. We know what comes next, right? Supply and demand. Are you ready? What other metrics do we have to look at? If Bitcoin keeps tracking global M2 money supply, it could hit 90K by the end of the year. 90K Bitcoin by the end of the year? Yep, let's freaking go, baby. That would be a great start to 2025 right there, guys. Great start, because then we would have until the fall to continue the bull run, right? From 90K. Absolutely amazing. We all can't wait to see you spending all that JASMY cash. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I'll be reinvesting it. I'm boring, but I'll be wealthy, right? And that's fine with me. Morgan Stanley urges CIO to explore Bitcoin mining stocks. Morgan Stanley's global head of research has urged Chief Investment Officer to consider adding Bitcoin mining stocks to their portfolios. This recommendation is based on new energy infrastructure opportunities where mandates for data centers to generate their own power could benefit energy-intensive industries like Bitcoin mining. With policymakers driving these changes, Bitcoin mining stock could gain value, especially as AI and crypto mining require more energy. The briefing sent to CIO also highlights Europe's focus on energy infrastructure growth, positioning Bitcoin mining as a key investment area. Very, very bullish, guys. I would say if you're in stocks, getting into some crypto mining stocks would not be a terrible idea. As always, guys, it's never financial advice, right? Rect Capital says at this point, Bitcoin will need to reclaim 64,200, the August highs, as support to continue building. So that's what I was saying at the beginning of this live stream, guys. We need Bitcoin to continue closing above 64,200, which right now we are well above there. We're at 65,300 right now. So far, so good. Speaking on Algorand that we talked about a little bit earlier, the announcement of a new airlines collaboration with Travelex seems imminent. Which airlines will start minting their tickets as NFTs in the real time on Algorand very soon? Yes, guys, I am mega bullish on Algorand. I hope you are as well. What do we got? Bitcoin monthly chart just turned green. Yes, we are officially green in October, guys. October has officially begun. All the people at the beginning of the month were whining, "Whoa, so much for October, more like Overtober," right? Yeah, look at you now. Look at you now. Innovative technology. So a quote from Hara here. In addition, there is no doubt that the IoT business will grow in the future, and the management organization is reliable. So they're talking about JASMY here. So it can be said that the long-term expected value of JASMY tokens is infinite. You'll love it. You love it. What else do we got? Just in, publicly listed German company, Samaria Asset Group, to buy Bitcoin using 33 million in bonds. So copying, just like I was saying earlier, adopting the MicroStrategy strategy, right? Now, guys, I show you this. Oh man, I show you this, not kind of to toot my own horn a little bit. Check this out. I made a video on X earlier today, and look who liked it. Look who gave me a like. Hara gave me a like. I like it. I dig it. So that's the first time he's liked one of my posts about JASMY. So I thought I would mention that. That's pretty cool. A little bit of a nod from Hara himself to my video on X. That's awesome. Yes, absolutely amazing. All right, so, dude, that's badass. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, that's epic. That is epic, man. All right, so going back over to the JASMY chart, so we're seeing a bit of a correction now, a little bit of a pullback, but these daily candles here are gonna, still be another, 18 hours or something like that. Something like that. Hang on a second here. What's your X? Oh, I'll put my X in the chat. There. I put my X account in the chat if you want to. That's you can just search it there. Because you guys, you're gonna want to follow me on X as well, guys, because I actually make content that I only put on X as well, right? So you might be missing out on some of my content if you're not following me over on X. Friendly stranger, alts haven't even hit all-time highs yet. Whales are gobbling up Bitcoin, but they buy OTC, then dump on retail to keep prices low and dumb money out. They're going to do the same with alts soon. Fair enough. I agree. David, what's up, buddy? Time is money. Feeling grateful. Absolutely, man. Big things popping, little things stopping. You know what it is. You know what it is. We got to win, guys. We got to keep winning. All right. So that is the news. Here, I'll put my, ask for my, my X page. This is what my X page looks like right here. So there you go, man. There you go. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the follow, my friend. Definitely, guys, get over there and follow me on X, because there is X only content that I put out there on a daily basis for the most part. So, all right, guys. So listen, that's the news. That's the stream. We've been going for a little over an hour. So I'm gonna go put on a movie or something and relax. I will see you guys tomorrow for the morning live stream. Thanks as always for being here, guys. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you tomorrow. Also, get over to the Patreon, guys. The link's in the chat. It's in the description. Get over there. You're missing out. We do one-on-one coaching calls. We do exclusive Patreon-only content, Patreon-only picks. We do crypto giveaways. Get over there, guys. You're missing out. I'm telling you. Rodney, I know what JASMY does utility-wise, but I haven't been able to understand what XCN actually does. If you could clarify, it would be helpful. My friend, I have done like a ton of XCN utility videos. What I will say, Rodney, be here on Sunday, because Wes and I officially are going to be doing live streams every single Sunday covering all things XCN. So bring your question to us on Sunday, and we will break down XCN for you. We do it on a weekly basis, so make sure that you're there, brother. Watch Electric Money. Yes. Thank you. You the man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So yeah. Anyway, guys, listen, I'd appreciate the support. Get over to the Patreon. There's so much over there, guys. I literally asked today if there's any other perks the Patreon members wanted, and they were all like, for the most part, like, dude, you give us so much already. There's nothing we could think of. We do so much over there, guys. So definitely get over to the Patreon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.